Hey everybody, welcome to the season premiere of Movie House. Today we're going to talk about the new Todd Phillips movie, Hangover 4. What? Oh, I guess we'll just talk about Joker. Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie House. I know we were gone for a long time, but here we are, we're back again. And I want to thank everybody for all the support and everything. I was going through some issues, but here I am, still changing the reels by Who Dumped Me. Over and over again. It's not fun at all. But today we're going to talk about the new DC film, Joker, directed by Todd Phillips and starring Joaquin Phoenix. This is an amazing film. A lot of people are comparing it to Taxi Driver, King Comedy. I don't see it. I don't see those two. I mean, I can see little sprinkles, but it's not an overall, overarching kind of amalgamation of the two. It is definitely something that you need to check out. It's a very special film. It's got a lot to do with the state of mental health and how horrible it is. It's also a giant commentary on class warfare, which is a big thing. I don't want to get into too many spoilers because I really want you to see the movie. I really, really, really want you to see the movie. It's very important that you do. This isn't... Okay. This movie should not technically exist. Okay, this movie shouldn't exist because this is the kind of thing that you don't see in movies anymore. The real guttural violence and the lack of any kind of redemption in any characters, because there's really not. Even Thomas Wayne is a dick. So everybody is kind of a dick in this movie. But it is called Joker, so what do you expect? How do I go about this without spoiling? Well, for those that think that this is going to give the Joker an origin story and he's better off without one, trust me, it's handled very well. It's an origin story without it being an origin story. It's good to see a lot of the violence inherent in this film is handled by the Joker. A lot of the times you'll see his henchmen do it, and I get kind of tired of that. I want to see him get his hands dirty. So he really gets his hands dirty in this film. It's very violent and bloody, which is great. Don't get me wrong. So you really have to know that going in. This movie shouldn't exist because films like this aren't supposed to exist today. And what they did was they took a comic book movie and they put all of that stuff into it, so you can get a Taxi Driver-esque film, and you can get it through the guise of a comic book movie, so it's more palatable for the major movie-going audience. Because Taxi Driver, in and of itself, is a very disturbing film. Great, but disturbing. And this film is very disturbing at a lot of points, too. But you see little things of the way the Joker ends up being through Joaquin Phoenix's performance, which is amazing. I see him getting a nomination, hands down. Todd Phillips probably as well. This is just a fantastic movie. Dead Don't Die was my favorite movie of the year. It's now number 2 for Joker. But Dr. Sleep hasn't come out yet, so all sorts of stuff. But I highly suggest you go out and see this. Anything I say to you isn't going to be enough justice for the film. It's just a fantastic picture. It's shot, the color tones and the way it's shot and the choices that are made, composing of the shots and everything, it's fantastic. You have to go see this movie. I was lucky enough to watch it here in the booth while I was changing the reels on The Spy Who Dumped Me. which I've seen about 500 times. I think I can do Kate McKinnon's part by heart now. How scary is that? Very scary. Very scary. So I recommend going to see the Joker, or Joker rather. It's a fantastic film. I can't say it enough. But go see it. Support different films. This isn't exactly super different, but it's not something that you would normally get, especially coming out of DC. And there is something cool at the end, but I can't say what. They always, boy. If you want me to do a spoiler review, let me know in the comments or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. You can find all of those at ronasawebsite.com, as well as Patreon and a shop with t-shirts, which is also cool to support the show. Also, if you're into horror like I am and you want some cool horror attire, head over to Fright Rags, and when you go to checkout, put in PERT10. I'll put it right here. Put that promo code in and get 10% off your purchase. So that's cool. I want to thank you all for watching. Next week, we're going to be talking about the Audrey Hepburn film Wait Until Dark, which is fantastic as well. We're coming back this season with some good films. We're not just going to come up with shit from jump. So I want to thank everybody again for watching and sticking by. Don't forget to head over to ronasawebsite.com. It's got everything there. All roads lead there for everything. So check that out. And I want to thank you again, and we'll see you next week. So why are we not getting Hangover 4?